In the beginning was God. God created the sky and the earth. Among ugh, among many other things, and God loved it all. Then God created man. Wanna drop by my place on our way back? I've baked my signature apple pie today. You mean you butchered an apple pie? I made it perfectly this time. So it's actually edible then? Probably. Why would you suggest it as a you're not so sure? Yeah, you fucking idiot. I'm amazed at the I'm amazed at the ease with which you can waste precious ingredients. Damn, she rude as hell. I'm sorry. Fine. Whatever. Whatever. If I kick the if I kick the bucket, funeral's on you, rich lady. Damn, this kid is mean as hell. Jesus, that is extremely harsh. Why would you say that? Like, damn, she like let her cook. Like, let her cook. It might, it might be a banger. Don't shoot. There's people. Huh? Hey, yo. Oh, this music kind of fire, low key. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then there was a girl. In the rays of the scorching desert sun, lies a lays a girl on the hot desert sand, brought down by thirst and exhaustion. She didn't get a single drop of water inside her mouth for the last couple of days. And then there was the gun. All this time, the girl dragged it through the desert towards the town, but now she just lay there and looked at the sky as if waiting for something to happen. Yet that something that refused. Yet that something just refused to happen. And then there was evening. Jesus. Here. And then there was the stranger. He towered over the girl, his body black as soot, and held out a bottle filled with water to her. The stranger leaned on an old cane and wore a black hat, its shade consuming everything it like a bottomless pit. He just stood there wordless and waited. Take it. The stranger was insistent. Leave me alone, okay? The girl tried to stand up, but her legs disobeyed her commands, so she plopped back down to the stranger's feet. He waited for a couple more seconds, and gave her an inquiring look. Well, uh, I mean, they always said not. Well, eh, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You want something from me, you asshole? Right? No, I just want to help. Help? The girl pondered. All right, whatever. The girl snatched a bottle and started gulping down water so greedily that she choked in it. Slow down. The bottle slipped out of her hands, and its content spilled all over the sand. Don't be so greedy, it can kill you. Look at you, smart pants. Cough, cough. Oh. There we go. Blit. Ugh. The girl wiped her mouth and shifted her frustrated gaze to the empty bottle. I feel bad for anybody who's watching this video right now. I can give you more if you want. Considering that I literally almost just died, I think we should refuse it this time. No thanks. She tried standing up again. Not without difficulty, she made it this time. The girl slowly brushed herself off, picked up her rifle from the sand, and aimed it at the stranger. Now tell me, what do you want? Huh? What do you... Why are you threatening me? Did I do something wrong? Stop wasting my time. Encounters like these never end well. Get out of here, I'll make a new hole in this head of yours. I'm not going to harm you. I just wanted to help, that's all. And then rob and kill me. Yeah, I know your sort. Shoo! Scram! Skedaddle! Wait. If I wanted to rob you, I would have done that while you were laying here, powerless. The girl considered his words for a moment. She had trouble thinking because of the heat. Yeah? Maybe. In any case, you want me to do something in exchange, right? That's how things are done around here. Nothing of the sort. Then scram! Actually, there is something you can do. You see, I'm blind. Stevie Wonder? I just got lost in the desert and wandered it, looking for a living soul that can help me get to the town. Got it. I always return the favor. Will you help me? There was a hint of joy in the stranger's voice. Follow me. But one funny move and you're dead, buddy. Capiche? Capeche? Thank you so much, Hachi. Thank you, Hachi. The girl picked up the rope she used to drag the cannon with, looked down, and started walking. The stranger followed her. The sun slowly hid behind the horizon. The traveler's shadow became even longer, and the mirages stretched closer and closer to the sun. The stranger was silent. And then there was night. Cold and darkness descended upon the desert. Mirages still danced in the distance, illuminating the horizon with their faint glow. The empty night sky hung over the travelers. Hachi stopped in her tracks. Okay, we rest. She sat near the cannon, leaning her back against one of its wheels and clutching her rifle. Don't you dare do any... Defeated by exhaustion, Hachi fell asleep before she could finish her threat. The stranger did not move an inch. And then there was morning. Ouch. Every single time with these jump scares. Ah! A shot rang across the desert. Good morning. The stranger greeted her in a soft voice. You almost got me. What's your deal, asshole? Hanshi jumped up, brushed the sand off herself, checked her body, and threw a raging glance at the stranger. I warned you. I told you I'd off you on the spot. What the hell are you doing? Nothing, really. I was just waiting for you to wake up. What's wrong with that? What's wrong? You scared me to death. What normal human would do that? Are you okay in the head? Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Sick bastard. I won't miss the next time you do some shit like that. Hachi was about to start walking, but she stopped herself and turned around toward the stranger. You go first. Oh, okay. The stranger replied meekly and followed Hachi's order. After a couple of hours have passed, the desert silence was interrupted by Hachi. By her empty stomach, to be exact. That's my stomach? Jesus. Hungry? Shut up. I'm not hungry or anything. With your stomach. I told you to shut up. Don't you have any sense of tact? I mean, have some food on me. Normally, in a situation, you are not supposed to take stuff from strangers. However, I'm hungry as fuck, so give me the food. Oh, fine. Give it here. The stranger took out a whole roasted chicken on a giant plate from somewhere and held it out to Hanchi. Ooh, Thanksgiving coming early, I see. Here, suit yourself, please. Hanchi sat down, put the plate on her lap, and started eating. Thanks, Hanchi said as she stood up from the sand to continue her journey, but the stranger called out to her. Listen, I helped you yesterday. Today is your turn to help me. What do you mean, old man? I'm already helping you. Well, I did you 2 favors, remember? Alright. So what do you need? So, I want to get something from you in return for my favor. Do you agree? What's that something? Sounds very, extremely vague. What if I refuse? You will die. Oh. Oh. Um. He doesn't seem like he's playing around with I'ma die. So I'm just going to accept this offer, you know? He is a stranger, so he could very much kill me if he wanted to. Though I guess he could have done that if he wanted to. So I don't know. I probably should have refused. Whatever. I'll give you what you want. Wonderful. I'm so grateful to you. You've saved my life right now, just like I've saved yours recently. I will never forget you. I will never forget you. So what did you... Couldn't even finish speaking, but the stranger that stood in front of her was already gone. Damn! Bro just disappeared like a freaking ghost or something. That was some weird shit just now. Indeed. Hanchi thought as she covered her eye from the mirages with her free hand just in case. Town walls appeared on the horizon after a couple of hours. They lay like a white line on the sandy surface, framed by mirages, and behind them towered the peak of despair. Danganronpa reference. A mountain of a mountain on a mountain on the edge of the bottomless pit. Hanchi quickened her pace. And then there was day. Hachi finally stood in front of the town gate. Gigantic gates that instilled fear and awe, with their looks alone, were surprisingly silent when it came to opening them. Big and solemn, like the clouds that get dispersed by an incoming gust of wind, they opened the passage into the town to the girl. Upon entering the town, Hachi could straighten up fully and open her squinted eyes for the first time in a long time. The town was dead silent as the desert. The only sound disrupting that deathly tranquility was the rumbling of the cannon's wheels. Hanshi let out a happy sigh as after being able to feel hard and for some reason seemingly familiar asphalt under her feet. After walking for a couple of hours, a couple of meters, hundred of meters. I just cannot read today. Hanchi stopped at a three-way crossing. The road on the left led to the park, the one on the right led to the residential ward, and one in the middle led to the main square with a giant monument in the middle. At least that's what the conveniently placed signs say. Then someone walked out the shadows towards the girl. Well, Hanshi had no clue what it was. Howdy, Missy. Who's a Missy here? You? I'm not a Missy, you. What even are you? A duck? A sink? I'm not a duck. I'm a goose. And my name is... What do I care? Get out the way. Oh no, Missy. Please hear me out. I'm here to help you. How? Will you rub my back? How dare you suggest something so lewd? You need to watch your tongue, Whoa. You need to watch your tongue, young lady. How many times do I have to tell you I'm not a missy? You should be the one watching your tongue. Nonetheless, there are legends about you in the town. You're a local celebrity or something. Great. So you know everything around here, huh? What am I supposed to do? Find three geezers and get a holy trick from them or something? Ah, so you already know. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I'm right. Well, I mean, you are. Listen, I have my own plans, and I don't have time to fill it with your legendary bullshit. See ya. Hanchi walked around the thing. She had no idea what it was. Wanted to continue her journey, but you won't be able to fire this cannon if you don't know the three magic words. Very funny. I know full well that it fires just fine without them. But you should also know that the curse cannot be destroyed by a normal cannonball. I have the hero soul. Isn't it enough? Alas, it's just a vessel, a shell, and you're lacking the gunpowder, Missy. Hachi stopped and glared at the thing. She had no idea. She had no clue what it was. Well, you wouldn't be able to fire if you don't arm it with the three magic words. Hanji was still drilling the thing with her eyes. The three magic words can be acquired with the three apostles hiding in the city. The legends say, make it short. The park, the courts, and the plaza. Thanks. Hanji speaked coldly through her teeth. And you? Okay. Let's go. Let's just go to the park, I guess. Went to the park. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to go here. All these places eventually. Let's just see what the park's got going on. She walked along the spacious avenue that had eventually shrunk to a tiny branching street. Hanshi suddenly stopped. She stood in front of the giant tunnel with no end in sight because of how dark it was. Hachi carefully stepped into the dark and disappeared into the black pit after a moment. Stepping carefully on the stone plates with her hand outstretched in front of her, Hachi stumbled upon a cold stone wall after some time. After walking around feeling the walls, Hanchi came to the conclusion that she walked into a dead end. Great! Hanchi let out a sarcastic shout and slammed her fist against the wall in anger. Yet instead of a soft slap on the concrete, she heard a ringing sound of flesh on wood. Hachi felt around the surface more and realized that there was something akin to the wooden door handle protruding from the wall. She pulled at it and ended up in a sort of corridor after a moment. The corridor had a pleasant peachy smell. At least that's what Hachi thought. She had never eaten a peach in her life, but now she was sure that that was exactly what they smelled like. Something exotic, incomprehensible, and for the rich. She walked inside the dimly lit rooms, turning corners, yet whenever she turned, she was only met with empty rooms that led to empty corridors that had the same suspicious peachy smell. After getting tired of walking around, she leaned into the wall, unsure of what to do next. And then Hachi heard music coming from the depths of the corridors. After a brief moment, the music stopped and a voice echoed through the corridors. 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Time for Master's lunch. And another short melody. After that, complete silence. Hanchi slowly unglued herself from the wall. She hesitated for a moment, but then walked toward the place where she thought the music was coming from. Hanchi stood in front of something that looked like a grandfather clock. Are you an apostle? Greetings. My name is Boris. I'm a smart clock. And who might you be, young lady? If you're not one of the master's friends, I will have to call the police. Why don't you just tell me what the place is instead? Hey, food! Hachi's attention immediately switched to a nearby table that was stacked with all sorts of dishes, most of which she's never seen. Her stomach, which had been empty for several days, didn't leave her a choice. She rushed to the table without second thought and started shoving food in her mouth. I'm calling the police. Wee 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 wee. Shut up! Hanchi shouted with her mouth full, hurled a gnawed bone at Boris. Your master and I are friendish. All right then. You're currently in my master's bedchamber, and you're currently eating his lunch. That's quite rude, missy. Yeah. He can deal with that too. Hanshi waved the clock's protest away and continued her meal. After stuffing her stomach to the brim, she rested on the chair and let out a huge sigh, then spoke in a lazy manner. So, how do I get out of here? Elementary, milady. The same exact way you came in. Think you're smart, huh? Of course, milady. I'm a smart clock after all. Okay, I need to get back to the park. Do you know the way? I'm sorry, milady, but I'm not allowed to tell you anything. Please wait for my master's return. And when will that master of yours return? I haven't the slightest, my lady. He left exactly 10 years ago. 10 years, 4 months, 15 days, 4 hours, 36 minutes, and 47, 48, 49 seconds ago. He's dead. Please wait for my master's return. Didn't you hear me? Your master is gone. Hello? Knock, knock. Who's there? I don't know. Not your master, because he's definitely fucking dead. See? Dead. Dead. Your master is dead. Passed away. Gone. Finished. Left. Disappeared without a trace. No longer here. That man is dead. Perished. Left this mortal world. Departed. Croaked. Expired. Went to meet his maker. He went to the heavens above. Or down. I don't know if he was a good person or not. He's dead though. Kicked the bucket. Bought the farm. That's a new one. Bit the dust. Another one buys the... Anyways, please wait for my master's return. Useless hunk of wood. Don't you get it? Enraged, Hanchi kicked the clock only to stop hopping from the pain the next moment. Watch your legs, milady, or I will call the police. Screw you. I'm calling the police. Ah! Fuck it! Call the police! Boris stopped. The police department did not reply. See? We're here home alone. Great movie, by the way. And now tell me where the park is. Why do you need to go there? Regular people are prohibited from walking in the park. Only legendary heroes are allowed to enter. I'm somewhat of a legendary hero myself. Happy? Understood, milady. If you are a legendary hero, place your palm on my face. I'll open the way. Couldn't you say that right away? You didn't ask. He does have a point. Hanji put her palm across the clock's face. Something clicked on the inside. Walk straight forward, my lady. Then turn left, then right, then you'll end up in a dead end. Do a backflip. Why do I have to do a backflip? Bro, what if I can't do a backflip? Then what? We would be stuck. And then a hidden door will open. Well, that's just dumb. What do you mean do a backflip? That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even do a cartwheel and you expect me to do a backflip. Like, be so serious. All legendary heroes can do a backflip. Not all of them. Are you really a legendary hero? Of course I am. Are you really a smart clock? Quotations. Fine. Isn't there an easier way? You can also say the password 14325E1. Now that's what I'm talking about. I hope I don't have to remember that password because I already forgot. That's one hell of a password though. Repeat it 20 more times. There's no way I'm remembering it on the first go. See? Like, even she knows. We're really locked in, me and this Hanchi person. Like, for real. She's really twin for real. Understood, milady. 143. I feel like I should like write this down somewhere. I'm just gonna do that. I feel like there's gonna be a point in time in this game where I'll have to like choose choices of what the actual password is, and I feel like if I don't write this down, I'm just gonna look kind of stupid. So 14325E1. Okay. 14325E1. 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 14325. Yeah, we get the point. We get the point. We get the point. I'm not saying all this. We get the point. Right. Something got to stick in my brain after this. Anchi headed for the exit. Thanks for the grub. Fare thee well, milady. If you meet my master, please tell him I'm going to cook him another lunch. I'll tell him on the other side. The doors opened and Hanchi faced another corridor. Straight, right, left. No. Left, then right. The further Hanchi got from the clock room, the fainter that sweet, peachy smell grew. It gradually changed into a stuffy, rotten smell. Hanchi stopped in front of a fork in the road. Oh, don't tell me I have to choose, because I actually do not remember. Turned the corner. At the edge of her vision, she saw something dark laying in her throat closed as she looked away and ran away from that place, trying to stop herself from puking. She entered the room at the end of the corridor, and everything she ate for lunch. Hanchi's breathing was ratchet. She was shaking. Did you promise? Hanchi shut her eyes and took a deep breath. Be gone. I've already made my choice. She wiped her mouth and looked away. Wait, where am I? Looks like it's the end of the corridor. Hachi stepped in front of the hidden door, tried to remember the password. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew they were gonna make me remember. Aha! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Hachi said the password, but the door didn't budge. What? Isn't that the right one? I could have sworn that was the right one that I chose. Shuddered and her heart started beating faster. No way. I'm not going back there. There has to be an exit. I could have sworn that was the right password. Guess I'll just have to do that. Hachi gave her a quick warm up and don't tell me I fucking died. Oh my gosh. Like, that's just ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I pushed the right password, though. Unless I didn't, and I'm just an idiot. But this game does seem cool so far, though. I'm liking it so far. So, yeah. Uh, I guess we'll end it off here for right now. Uh, I'll see you when I see you, I guess. Take care. Uh, I'm not really good at saying goodbye, so beep boop.